Robert Osborne.
Thank you. Hooray for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the yellow brick road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic, Singing in the Rain.
Here's Gene Kelly singing in the rain, literally.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
I love this song. Sing along. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, The Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
I love this movie. In one famous scene, James Cagney shoved a grapefruit in Mae Clark's face. She could never look at breakfast in the same way again. These tough guys could turn anything into a weapon.
Judge comes around, he's going to leave you some here.
This a whole lot, didn't they?
And you're going to kick him with your dog. With your dog, somebody's going to drop by here and kick the sheet out one at a time. Let me.
Sorry about the delay, folks. I don't want to run a red light, even in the movies. I'm not allowed to leave my vehicle.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand.
Mr. Osborne, wait.
Bye.
Okay, Muggsy, whatever you say.
Hey, how did you know my name anyways?
I've seen this movie.
Well, he's, you fancy cars, I'm taking out of here, simple.
You're making a big mistake here.
I said, right back here, you can come bust, no, I didn't just say this.
Or I'd like to get to law, and I would never break the law. Hey lady, what's this? Now I'm on a red light. To the warden, suckers. Hey, what are you looking at? Everybody mind your P's and Q's, and maybe you won't get hurt. Whoa, this must be the west side of town, huh?
Western films depict the legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
Sleepy little bikini.
That's some mighty tough territory you're getting into, Pilgrim.
I'd think about turning back if I was you.
Now that we're in the clear, now is the perfect time to collect up all your valuables. Let's start with the jewelry and move on to the hard cash. And then if any... Whoa, I didn't even like to say boy, come on. Oh, this is nuts. And nuts to this. I'm getting out of here. And look at it this way. You can't get any worse.
You'll swing for this.
Hey! It's twice! I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to get kind of creepy. Where are we? Jersey?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from George Méliès's A Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Hey, doll face! How do we get out of here?
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency destruct system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10. The option to override
Look out!
expires T-minus 5.
What is that thing? There it is again! Okay, that is enough creepy crawly things for one day. Right? Wrong.
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood appeared in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
Whoa, get a load of that chunk ice. Time for me to get back to work. Good thing I don't believe in ghost stories. Now don't nobody move before I go get the goods. I don't think they'd notice a few extra bodies around here. If you know what I mean.
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Don't, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods and it shall all be with your lives.
Not bad from a first movie, huh?
The twist ending. It just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
Things that go bump in the night have always been a staple of movies. One of the first horror films was the silent short, featuring a dancing skeleton created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Both audiences and filmmakers demonstrated
home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who's run through 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
Over there we have Marino Sullivan as Jake and Tarzan's sidekick Sheila, who was portrayed by over a dozen Chipley actors over the years.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca. In one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the film came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia 2000.
We've come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Soto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Where do we go? Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, why did I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words.
Here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies. We hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films, but remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
We didn't need that. We had faith in it.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Step inside.
start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
Is it safe?
Love you, run! I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect. Shut up.
Forcefully with him forward.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Good morning, Vietnam! He's looking at you, kid.
Movies, the stuff that dreams are made of. I hope you've enjoyed our ultimate celebration of classic movies. And remember, you can find many more beloved stories.
Special thank you to our club Brian and Amanda members.